Basically, we're just following the family of Troy, played by Denzel Washington, in about the 1950s, and we're just going through, you know, their struggles as a family. And Troy, Denzel Washington, is the main character. And I gotta say, this is one of Denzel Washington's most complex performances and characters all at once. I mean, it's Denzel. Like, he's one of the best actors to ever do it, so obviously he's fantastic in this film. In fact, I would go as far as to say is he is almost terrifying. Like, he's just so intimidating. You could tell he's always constantly wrestling with inner demons. Having watched the whole film, I think that Troy was fucking crazy. Like, I'm not sure how you're gonna interpret him. I mean, he's a complex, fascinating character, but at the end of the day, I think that Troy was fucking nuts. Like, he was not all the way there, in my personal opinion. In fact, he was kind of reminding me of Jack from The Shining a little bit. Like, I swear to God, I thought at one point during this movie there was going to be a scene where this motherfucker was knocking on Corey's door with a fucking axe, and he was like, "Here's Johnny!" The dialogue is very thought-provoking. Like, there's certain times when Gabe, or particularly when Troy is talking about death, or he's talking about the devil, that are just very deep and thought-provoking to me. Especially this one moment between Troy and his son is trying to borrow $10. Like, just that whole conversation, I was just like, yo, the dialogue is outstanding. Her performance, I mean, particularly during this moment here, oh my God! I think the whole paradigm of the film changed, like, tonally, during this scene right here. Not only was her performance amazing, but at the same time, it really made me wish that she had like a Kleenex to wipe her nose. Her performance was just outstanding in that moment. I mean, she was great the whole time. I'm just saying, in that scene, wow. Some people should be careful with this movie, because I can see some people walking away from this movie like feeling heartbroken. Scenes like this is some heavy shit. I mean, Denzel, who directed the film, by the way, beautifully. I thought the cinematography was fantastic. I couldn't even tell if it was digital or film, even though I'm gonna go with that was digital. And Denzel and Viola Davis had fantastic chemistry. Like, moments like this, or this, man, just Denzel, like, great chemistry there, and just so much charisma from that man. Like, during this scene right here, like, just oozes charisma. Like, just an outstanding actor. The acting was great across the board. Personally, if I was Corey, me and Dad would have had to fight on some real shit. I would have been like, "Hey, Dad, I'm playing ball. Dad, I'm playing ball. Dad, playing ball. Dad, fuck you, Dad. Fuck you, Dad." When he was telling the story about his father, it is definitely worth seeing, but just know up front that this is one of those movies that you walk out of just kind of quiet, and it's time to, like, watch a comedy or hang out with some people and laugh hysterically, because this is some heavy territory. But yeah, I love the film. I'm just saying, it's not really the kind of film that I would want to rewatch anytime soon, if ever. It's very vivid. I'm not forgetting this movie anytime fucking soon. I'm gonna go a 9 out of 10 on this one. Again, the cinematography was fantastic. It really felt like you were truly back in the 1950s. Denzel did a hell of a job behind the camera. But hey, what'd you think about this film? Let me know your thoughts on it down below. And if you enjoyed this review, definitely make sure to smash that like button and subscribe as well, if you haven't already. And in the lower right hand corner of the screen, you should see a little circular button. You can tap that to instantaneously subscribe. And that's it. I'm out. Peace.